Welcome to another main and a series with Nzetobo Sigwe Ezekolomo. Today, I want to discuss about 5 misconceptions about she. This she thing is confusing a lot of people. So let's see 5 things she is not. 1, she is not a deity. She is not a deity. I've said it repeatedly. She is an ancestor, someone who has lived the life you are living now. And that person is from your lineage. But the only thing is that the person is no longer alive. So chi is not like a deity. It's just like your Ndi. Chi is an extrapolated Ndi. Because I say that your chi is either from your father's side or your mother's side. But in your Ndi, it's purely from your father's side. Then chi is just an individual. Your Ndi are purely elders of the clan from your father's side. Then chi is just a single individual who is either from your father's side or your mother's side, who has undertaken the task to guide you through life. So chi is not a deity. It's not a god. It's just a spirit that is not in human form. A spirit that have lived through the life, passed through the journey of life that you are going through now. Remember, the Igbos will say, Obunus always see it and I came up with it. Number 2, misconception about Ishi. You need a dibia to feed and align with your shi. That's not true. You see some people saying they are going to Dibia's house. You don't need to go to a Dibia's house. You don't need to go to a Dibia's house. I keep saying it, especially when that Dibia is not even related to you. You don't need to go to a Dibia's house to align Epo to Chigi or to feed your shi. I strongly believe that any chi feed Dibia is an ofose. Ofose means bad food. Your personal relationship is between you and your shi. Why are we making this thing look as if it's something extraordinary, like a rocket science? You don't need a dibia. Develop a personal relationship with your shi. Why are you making it look like something devilish, like something satanic, like something fetish, like something? No, this thing is simple and straightforward. I've said it, that is only 3 sets of people that can beautifully align you with your shi. The first person is your grandfather. The second person is your father. The third person is you. Any other person outside these 3 people I just mentioned now, in a GTAK, you are going too far. What to share abroad the maintain. The maintain we go to Uchigina, go to Uchigina, every day. The altar you set up for your shi, do you come before this altar to pray every day? Number 3 misconceptions about shi. She is a bringer of wealth. She is a bringer of wealth. And I said no. Please, your shi is not a bringer of wealth. Your shi is not in fact, there is nothing that brings wealth. There is nothing that what brings wealth. What brings wealth is labor. We should start decolonizing our mind from some kind of, should I call it traditional brainwashing. At times, film has done a good job by, especially Nollywood films, on us, to think that there is something that you do, it will bring you money. I've said it. Any money that is not printed by the security and minting company of the country or the central bank is fake, is counterfeit. You only get money through labor. So she is not a bringer of wealth. If you align with your shi can guide you to make the right decisions in your labor, in your discipline, in your work for wealth to come. But it doesn't come and give you wealth. Like the Greek will say, Deus ex machina, the windows of heaven will open, like how it's opened in the Bible and manna fell from heaven. No. Things of those nature doesn't happen. 4 misconception about she. You must know your she's name. And I'm saying no, it's not a must. I'm saying it is not a must. It's even wrong to know the wrong name. Because at times, there are so many fake people now about Fago. If they give you a wrong name, is a problem. But once you say Chim, you're Chi Adrebo. I keep saying it. Stop trying to make things that are simple look so complicated and complex. Stop going too far to know the name of your she. It doesn't mean anything. The person that knows the name of his or her she does not have an advantage over the person that does not know the name of her she. What is important in the journey with she is acknowledging your she and that daily prayer, that walk with your she. That is what is important. Your she has heard you. Chim nefa, 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 nefa. Ke can me see we solve this problem. Yellow marker, can me halilim. Simple. Your she will talk back to you. So people will say, why Fashigi, why Gucci, why Gucci? Leave all those things. Whether you know the name of your she or you do not know the name of your she, what is most important is acknowledging your she and aligning with your she. And I said the best way to acknowledge your she is an ego photo too. Committing your day because every day is important. I've said it, there is no special day. Every day is special. Every day comes with its own challenges. No day is special. And every day is special. So every day you commit the day into the hands of your she because it's a new day. Yesterday's prayer has gone. So stop trying to kill yourself by knowing the name of your she. If you make that mistake and start calling the wrong name, your she will not answer you. Even in this physical world, how many of us call our fathers by their name? Unless those that have taken title that say that you should be calling them their title name. What you say is Nnan, the same way it is with Chim. With Chi. You say Chim, why are you preoccupied with little things and leave the important ones? Then number 5 misconception, which will bring us into the main thing I want to discuss today is what? Your chi. If you do not know your chi, it destroys and stops your progress. If you do not know and recognize your chi destroys and stops your progress. And I'm saying it is a what? Lie. Your chi does not hinder your progress. Your chi does not hinder your progress. Now, does it mean that if I have known my chi, my chi will help my progress? If you know your chi, yes, and align with your chi will make this journey of life more what smoother for you because that's the job of your chi. Some people say that they have known their chi, things are not working for them. They have known their chi. What is happening? It's as if things are tight. This is what I want to discuss. This is what I want. You can know your chi and things will be as if it's not moving. Now let's look at some scenarios I can bring into these things. You can know your she. It will be as if it's like an average experience with your she. You can know your she and align with your she. It will become a sweet experience. Let's try to dissect this matter so that we'll see what brings this kind of situation. Because there should be a difference. Once you know your she and align with your she, there should be a difference in your life with someone that have not done such. Once you start working with your she and you are building this life, working this journey of your life with your she, there should be a difference. Like I used to say, that anybody that does not know his she, I'm around this she, even once you do not know your she, I'm around this she, I used to say it boastfully. And I want to live life and show you because there should be a difference. Onye mụ eme ekwesịghị inwe ife dị iche na ahụ egosili na ọmụ eme. There should be a benefit for doing the right thing and knowing your share and aligning with you. There should be a benefit that comes with it. So once you know your share and align with you and there is no benefit, let's see what can cause something like that. Now, before the Christian theologians thought about personal will, permissive will, and the perfect will of God, the Igbo philosophers and theologians have explained the concept of what onye kwe chi ya ekwe, onye buru chi ya ụzọ ọgbagbuo onwe ya n'ọsọ, and onye ya na chi ya aga ọgaba ọ dịka o ji ọgwụ aga. These three philosophies before the Christian theologians coined the what they call the personal will, the permissive will, the perfect will of God. Igbo philosophers have coined the Igbo philosophy of what? Onye buru chi ụzọ gbawa onwe ya ọsọ, onye kwe chi ya ekwe, and onye yana shie yaga ogabolu ko jogwaga. These three Igbo philosophies are the same thing. They are saying the same thing that the Christian philosophy of the perfect will of God, permissive will of God, and the personal will is saying. This God they are mentioning is still the same chi. Now let's look at these theologies or philosophies. One, what they call personal will. What do they call personal will? This simply means, in Igbo, it simply means uniburuchi user. Personal will means you can come to this life and decide to dictate your own terms. Dictate your own terms and condition. You have no reverence for both seen and unseen beings. Remember, the Igbos believe that everybody that is existing has a she. So there should be a synergy with you and your she, but in personal will, there is no synergy. Now, more than you ought to know she, there a synergy between the person and she. Why? The person is existing on what we call personal will. The person is sending him or herself on a mission. We must understand the concept of she is a pre-birth thing. And if you are coming to this life as a spirit, forget that we start the journey in this physical world as a baby. Does not mean we are a baby. That spirit inside is not a baby. The spirit inside of a newborn child is not a baby. It's the body that is a baby. And it's the body that will grow old. The spirit does not get old. So most people think that the journey of life starts at birth. No, it's at this physical world. It's the body that starts at the womb or what, but the spirit predates, is existing somewhere. So there is a pre-birth arrangement with you and your she. You can decide and discard all those pre-birth arrangement and have your own personal will. Name me photos you were saw or say ya won't go chill. Then your shit cannot do anything for you. Like some people will be saying, I'm shim, man, what if you name 5-6 years? Anybody man actually maximum is 3 years, they should see a difference. Once you have aligned with your shit, maximum 3 years, there should be a difference in your life. Because you've aligned it one another, what we call it one another. So some people that are existing in the personal will want to use their she. Instead of it to be a work, they want to use their she to do what? Achieve their own personal ambition, their own dreams and desires. And I'm saying that your she is not out there to fulfill your dreams that does not align with your safety. Because the job of your she, I've said it severally, is to guide you, to make sure that you are safe in this journey of life. If this journey of life is simple, there will be no need for a she. That concept will not exist. There will be no need for teachers, physical teachers in the world, if everything is that simple. There will be no need for learning. So your she is not out there to fulfill your dreams or ambition that does not align with your safety. Once you start deliberately going into things that will make you unsafe, or by a case of things that breaks the cultural ethics. Remember that your she is part of the culture that you're existing in. Everybody is part of a culture. So your she cannot aid you in going against the cultural ethics, and your she cannot aid you in going against the universal principle of do unto others what you like others to do unto you. So if you know your she, but you are walking outside, deliberately going against your own personal safety, getting yourself in danger, no, your she will excuse itself. If you know your she and you are going against the cultural ethics, the culture you've chosen to exist, you are existing in, your she will excuse itself out because your she is part of that culture. If you know your she and you are breaking the universal principle of do unto others what you want others to do unto you, your she will excuse itself out. So it's a contractual thing. So once you deliberately step out of the things that will keep you safe, and you are going against the cultural ethics and the universal principle in your attempt to pursue your ambition, your life ambition, you are on your own. Ose ya wone ma gochi, ose ya wone ma chesi ni ekpekpele oto. You are on your own. In fact, the person that does not know his or her she, but is keeping some of these laws is better than you. Understands the principle of do unto others what you want others to do unto uh, yourself. Cultural ethics, respecting onweke, the person had the equitable for minana. Mana is not trying to destroy cultural ethos. The person does not deliberately try to get him or herself in danger. Let me tell you, that person that does not know his or her she and is doing these three things is better than anybody that knows his or her she and is going against these three things. Number two, let's see number two, what I will call the permissive real. Permissive real, what it means in Igbo is what? Onye kwechi yekwe. Permissive real means onye kwechi yekwe. These are actions that do not contravene your personal safety, cultural ethics, and the universal principle, but contravenes your EU. Remember, I have said you are existing somewhere before you decided to come to this world, and that place you are existing, you are doing something, you are living life. Stop trying to think that this existence that existence ends only in this world. No, it will earn more, and in that half one, we are living normal life there. Some of us, we are married, we are working. The kind of work we do here, some are doctors there, some are teachers there, some are lawyers there, some are musicians there. Now, at times when we come to this world, some people continue what they were doing in that existence, and they decided that that's what they are going to do. They decided it with their sheep, or they can write a new arrangement with their sheep before coming to this world. That if they come to this world, that they would like to be this and this. And the sheep is there to ensure that. Now, when the person arrives into this world, let's assume the person was a medical doctor there, and the person said that if I come to this world, I want to continue to be a medical doctor, I want to be a very good medical doctor, and this and all that. The person now arrives into this world. As the years are going back, the troubles and tragedies of life and every other thing, the person can decide, even when there is no even tragedy of life, the person can unilaterally decide, I don't want to be that doctor again. I want to change profession. I no longer want to be that thing I was before coming into this world, or that thing I agreed I would be before coming to this world. I want to change. Profession is integral to a human existence. If only name profession is integral. The person can now decide while on this earth to change his or her professional trajectory. So once this decision does not contravene with cultural ethics, your personal safety, and the universal principle of do unto others what you want to do unto yourself, it becomes a case of it's not the chi that will decide to change it. It's you that is living the life you decide to do what change it. And you should have undersigned to help you get through this life. You have no other choice but to do what? Agree and see how to walk this new path with you. Now, number three, what they say called perfect will in the Christian theology. In Igbo, we call it what? Onye ya na chi ye aga, ogaba oduko uji ogwu aga. Onye ya na chi yesu aga, ogaba oduko. Who is that person? Ya onye ya na chi yesu aga, ogaba oduko is the person that is existing on what we call the perfect will of God, the perfect will of your chi. What is the perfect will of your chi? Perfect will of your chi is when you are not going against your own personal safety, when you are not going against the cultural ethics, ethos, when you are not breaking the universal principle of do unto others what you want others to do unto yourself. That's what the Igbos will call me fejidofo. And now also you are sticking to your pre-bet arrangement. You are sticking with your what? Pre-bet arrangement. Agreement. I've said it. We all undertook an agreement before coming into this world. I don't know why people think that coming to the world was not a serious business. Every serious venture in life, there is an agreement before they start. Be it from marriage, or if to employment, to even some friendship. Business, you want to go into contract, you must agree on some certain terms. And business goes smoothly Marriage goes smoothly when everybody stick to the terms that they agreed on. No, totombo. There are many people in this life. Once you start deviating from what you people originally agreed, that's the end. So the perfect will, what ndị Igbo called onye ya na shi ewi aga, ogaba oduko ujiogwu aga. People that you are seeing that are working with their shi and everything is going too smoothly for them are the people that are keeping these things I called these principles. They are not deviating from their own personal safety. They are not against the cultural ethos or ethics. And they are what? They practice the principle of Omifejidofo. Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. It makes the job of Yoshi very what? Smooth. And you are sticking to the agreement you and Yoshi had that I want to be this. Maybe the person say I want to be a musician, I want to be a dancer if I come to this world. And she prepared how everything you go. At this point, you meet this so person that will help him or her. At this point, they will meet this one will happen, and this one will happen, so that this person will become the best. Like we planned it from the pre-bet this thing. That's the kind of people that excel in life or excel in their relationship with their she, because nobody is trying, each party is trying to keep what they agreed on from beginning. This is what they call the perfect will of God, or in Igbo philosophy or theology is called onye ya na chi ekwu aga ogaba oduka oji ogwu aga. There is a blend. They are all keeping to their harp. There is an agreement. Two cannot work together unless they agree. They have agreed and they are sticking to what they agreed on. It becomes a union that is perfect. Above, you see that you cannot blame Yoshi or say and you are praying every morning when you are operating on what I call a personal will. Maybe that's if ndị Igbo kpọrọ ibuchi ụzọ. Don't blame Yoshi only in ibuchi ụzọ. Don't blame Yoshi for things not working. After 2 or 3 years of establishing relationship with Yoshi and praying to Yoshi every day, if things are not working, you're not seeing a result, check. See, you see this problem. You cannot be deliberately be getting yourself into danger and you're expecting Yoshi to come and save you. You cannot, because you're an adult. I keep saying the spirit inside you is mature. You cannot be deliberately be getting yourself inside danger and you are expecting Yoshi every time you'll be doing it. Maybe you've done it the first time or say, oh, you do it again. No, you cannot be deliberately be getting yourself into danger. You cannot be breaking the cultural ethics which you know Yoshi is part of. I say Yoshi is part of the culture. You cannot be breaking it and you expect Yoshi to be what? Well, Yoshi will be explaining tire. Every time Yoshi will be explaining in an MO in your defense. Remember, they said, Yoshi is always defending you in the land of the unseen. So at a point, Yoshi can no longer do the job of defending because you are always contravening the cultural rules. And you are breaking the universal ethos. Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. So what do you want Yoshi to do for you? Despite you know Yoshi cannot do anything for you. And I said, when you start, and secondly, once you start operating at the permissive view, you have reduced how Yoshi will work because you came to this physical world and started writing the whole arrangement. It's just like in football. You and your coach, you have a plan, and you get into the ring, you start, what will Yoshi do? Yoshi will start trying to see how to manage the situation, or the coach will try to see how to manage the situation, despite you have started deviating. So it becomes a case of what? If that's how you want it, Yoshi will see how to manage the situation. Yoshi will not abandon you in the permissive view. It becomes a case of Yoshi only goes silent or becomes handicapped when you are operating in the personal Hebrew hand user. For you to enjoy the full experience and building with Yoshi, I've said it. How do you know that Yoshi, that this Chidile? How do you know that Chidile? Chidile is when you build with Yoshi. Anybody that knows his or her she, that knows their God shall be strong and do exploit. You cannot compare someone that knows their she and working in the perfect way with the she with someone that does not know his or her she. Despite if the person is keeping all the rules I mentioned earlier. but you do not know your she, you cannot compare it with the person that is keeping, that knows his or her she and keeping and is keeping all these rules, because the she is an aid. Just like in life, you cannot compare someone that was trained properly by a parent and someone that does not have any parent to train or guide him or her. The person will make a lot of mistakes. At times, the mistake might even kill the person. People that go far, start well in life, is those that have that from responsible homes, that they have given good direction, they have given you a wonderful platform. For example, some people come out from school, you are looking for a job. There are some people that they don't need to look for any job. They have created a platform, their parents have created a platform for them. It's just for them to make some choices. I want to do this one, I want to do this one, and they will go and do it. So we have a big role to play in our relationship with our sheep. Don't think able to handle chick, then things you now lose guard and be doing anything you like. No, the job, the journey, the relationship with your sheep comes with a lot of responsibility on your own part. Is a two-way thing, is a covenant thing. Each party must stick to their own. And I've said it, the unlikelihood that your sheep will disappoint you is always minimal. The cases of ajoshi is minimal. It's certainly that is you. Once you don't have ajoshi, it's certainly that is you that will do what? Disappoint. So, just like in contract and all covenant, both parties must strictly adhere to the agreed expectations from them. If you break your part, you have absolved the other party from being bound to the tenets, to the terms and conditions of the covenant. So we must understand this. Are you operating on the personal will? Are you the one sending yourself on a errand? The buchigos, only buchigos, or stop calling your she, stop praying to your she will not do anything. If you want your shit to work for you, then you people you need to retrace your step back to the original covenant you had with your sheep. If you are praying in the morning, if you are having plans, submit it to your sheep. Who mean a dialogue with it? Man, if you put an is it in the perfect will of you and your sheep? What they will call perfect will of God. Oh no, no, it will not enter the case of what? If you decide to change it, it enters the case of Onyekwe Chiekwe. So the ball is in your court. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. I would like to hear from some of you. If you have any question, please, you can reach me through the number on the screen, or my email address, or my other social media handles. Thank you. Thank you.